Hello, Level 7 students. Today, we are going to review two tenses, past simple and past continuous. Okay, so as we talked about before, past simple is mainly used in three different ways. To express a finished action in the past. It is over now. 2, to express actions in a story in the order that they happened. For example, I heard voices coming from downstairs, so I put on my shoes, grabbed a flashlight, and went to investigate. These are all past actions and they are happening in that order, so we use past simple for each verb. And last, to express a past state or habit. So you know that we use present simple for habits, but if you had a habit in the past, but it is not something you do now, you will use past simple to talk about it. Now let's talk about past continuous. There are many different situations when we use past continuous. Number 1, past continuous describes an action that was in progress before and probably after a time in the past. So in this example, at 7:30 they were eating breakfast. This action was in progress at that time. They started at 7 a.m. and finished at 8:30. And at 7:30 they were eating. It was in progress. The activity started before that time and finished after that time. So this is similar to the previous situation, but it's a little different. We also use past continuous to express an activity that was in progress at every moment during a period of time. So when you see something like all day, all week, all year, the entire day, that's a good sign that you're going to use a continuous tense, because continuous tenses focus on an action in progress and the duration. So, here are some examples. I was working all day yesterday. It was raining during their entire vacation. These sentences focus on an action in progress at every moment during that period of time. We can also use past continuous to express an incomplete activity in the past. For example, if I say I was reading a book during the flight, that usually means that I did not finish the book. The action of reading the book is not finished. But if I say it in past simple, I watched a movie during the flight, usually that means the activity is complete. So I watched the whole movie. I finished it. Past continuous can also be used with past simple to show an action that was interrupted by another past action. For example, I was driving to work when I crashed my car. Past continuous is used for the activity that was stopped or interrupted, and past simple is used for the activity that stops the other activity. One word to look for is the word while. While is usually followed by past continuous because while expresses the idea of during that time, and that is a continuous idea. So, for example, she arrived at my apartment while I was washing dishes, or while Valentine was watching TV, the phone rang. So while is usually followed by past continuous tense. Also, don't forget about state verbs. State verbs are non-action verbs. And here are some examples. Verbs about thinking or opinions, like believe, promise, know, remember, doubt, forget. Verbs about emotions or feelings, like, love, hate, want, hope. Or verbs about having or being, like have, be, or need. These are all state verbs. In English, these state verbs cannot be used in any of the continuous tenses. So you cannot say the girl was wanting her mother because you cannot use a state verb in a continuous tense. Instead, you have to say the girl wanted her mother. Let's practice with some examples. The thief broke into the house, the jewels, and left. Should we use past simple or past continuous? Here, we should use past simple, stole, because this sentence is expressing past actions in the order that they happened. First, he broke into the house. Second, he stole the jewels. And third, he left. So all of the verbs are in past simple. The kids in the park when it started to rain. Should we use past simple or past continuous? Here, we should use past continuous. Remember, we use past continuous to express an interrupted past activity. This activity of playing in the park was interrupted by the rain. A dog all night, so I any sleep. Let's look at the first part. A dog barked all night, or a dog was barking all night. Look here. The key words are all night, so we should use past continuous. Remember, we use past continuous to express an activity that was in progress at every moment during a period of time. So if you see all night all day, all week, then you want to use one of those continuous tenses. And here we're going to use past continuous. Then the second half. So I didn't get any sleep or was not getting any sleep. Here we need to use past simple to express a finished action in the past. We're not talking about duration or an activity in progress here. We're just talking about a finished fact from the past. I did not get any sleep last night. My team. Well, at halftime, but in the end, the game. So my team did not play well at halftime or was not playing well at halftime. Here, we should use past continuous, was not playing. We use past continuous to express an activity in progress before and probably after a specific time in the past. And here, the time is halftime. So they were not playing well before halftime and for a little while after. Now let's look at the second half. But in the end, they won the game or were winning the game. Here, we want to use past simple. It's a finished past action. And this is a fact. It's a one-time thing. They either won or they lost. We will not use continuous for something like this because we're not talking about the progress. This happened quickly. It is a fact. It is finished. They won the game. Your assignment for today is going to be just like these practice questions. You will have to choose past simple or past continuous to complete the sentence. As always, if you have any questions or if you need help, send me a message and I will help you. Good luck!